so today's going to be a quick video. I'm going to show you how I make button badges, and it's going to be real fun. I'm going to take you from the process of going from the pita to the finished button badge. So yeah, let's get started. Ta-da! So this is my Surface Pro. Hello, Surface Pro. And this is my template. They'll just focus in there, and this is all in Adobe Illustrator. It's great for making templates and packaging. And so basically what I've done is that I've made my image by watercolor or by sketching it or coloring it in, and then I scan it in at 300 dpi into my scanner. And then I bring the file into Photoshop. I Photoshop out the background, making sure that it's nice and white, because sometimes the papers that I work on has a yellow or cream tinge to it, and I don't want that. So basically I Photoshop that out, and then I bring it into here. And basically what I start with is a larger circle and a smaller circle like this. So the larger circle is the main circumference for the button badge template. This is where it's going to be cut. Oop, wow, let's fill that in with Lauren Mipsum. Let's go back. And perks of working with a touchscreen. So this is the bit that's going to be cut out, and the blue circle, what's in there is what's going to be shown on the top, which is where you're going to want to put your image. And if you put it outside of that, expect it to overflow. If you do have a background, then make sure that it does overflow and goes into the black circle, because otherwise if you crop it just to the blue circle, you're going to get like a white outline around the edges, and you don't want that. So yeah, so that's basically how you place your image in. Making sure that it's small enough that it won't overflow the edges. And so today we've got this little, Laura Mipsum again, guys. There we go. And we've got the little fox with a flower crown, and we've also up here we've got Mr. Noms, which is really cute. So basically what you want to do is you want to save it in a file that's under 2 megs, and take it to maybe an Officeworks, or I'm not sure what the equivalent is in your country, but you want to get it laser printed in color. So I take it to my local Officeworks, and I make sure that the file's small enough so that it actually prints. And yeah, I get it printed, and I will show you in the next scene what it comes out like. So this is my book where I have printed all of my little guys out, ready to be made into button badges. I don't make them up like all of them, because I like to test the market first and see what people actually like to buy. So we'll just open the plastic here so you can get the full view of it. So, that is totally not focusing. There we go. So yeah, so it prints out really nice quality. If you print it out on an inkjet printer at home, then you're gonna see all the little inkjet spots, which aren't really that nice when you're printing onto a tiny button badge. So this definitely gets a lot more detail when you print it on the laser printer. Yeah, so we're going to now cut these guys out, just a few of them, and we're going to make them into button badges. So I've taken out my sheet of paper here, and I'm just going to put this underneath, and I think I'm going to do a Mr. Noms first. I might do that one. I feel like a 5-year-old picking out stickers. It's awesome. So we're gonna put our little, this is my circle cutter, by the way. It's really cool. It's very heavy actually. When I got it, I was like, whoa. And it came a part of the kit that I purchased to make the button badges. If I do find the link of where I bought it from, I will put it below, but I actually can't remember, so forgive me if I can't. So yeah, let's cut this baby out. So what I do is I just make sure that you can't really see the border from the top, and it's very fiddly. And then I'll just make sure that I got the full view of it. And then you're gonna put your hand on the top of here, and I can't get it all into view of the camera, sorry guys, but basically you hold it down firm and then you spin it around like this. Whee! And then you have your little cutout. Sometimes it doesn't cut out perfectly like that, but you can always trim the edge. So I'm just gonna trim the edge right now, and then of course we can get on to the actual button badge makering. All done. Let's get the button badge machine out. So basically this is the parts that you need to make a button badge. This is the backing with the little pin. Oop, whoa, out of screen. Yeah, this is the backing with the little pin that you can attach to things. Ah! And this is the top part that the paper and the little plastic sheet will wrap around. This is what we cut out before, and this is the mylar. It's a little plastic sheet that goes over the top, and it will wrap around this, and then this will wrap into that, and I don't know how it works. It's completely magic to me. And this is the button badge machine. Whee! It is so much fun. And yeah, it's a heavy piece of machinery here, but I love it. I can make button badges whenever I want and attach them to anything that I want, and I sell them to my friends and I sell them to strangers, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I love it. So let's just try to make one here right now. Sorry if my camera skills are a little bit wobbly. I popped my big tripod into the garage, and it's raining outside today, so I don't really want to get it. Now I just have to remember which side. Okay. So you want to start off by popping this guy with, see this bottom bit here? You want it to be facing towards you. And you want it to be upside down like this, and you want it to be as horizontally straight as possible, because that's the way that it's going to come out of the button badge machine. Just make sure that you take some time to make sure it's extra horizontal. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around, and we're not going to pull the lever yet, which is up here. Sorry about my desk, it's a bit messy. And then we're going to put this guy in, and sometimes the paint comes off on my fingers. Yeah. And then we are going to put Mr. Noms on top. But before I do that, basically I have a little trick that I usually do. Let's just set up that camera right there. That when I'm doing the mylar on top, just because little dust particles show up so easily on these things, especially when you have a white background. So I recommend that if you can do really lovely backgrounds with yours, that to go for it, because it's not going to show those dust particles up as much. But because I've got so much detail going on with my illustrations already. I sort of just like to have the very plain background to give it a good contrast. So basically what I do is I remove all the dust particles from it, from the top here, and there's just one stubborn little dust particle, and I'll usually put it up to the light, but for the purpose of this video I'm just going to do it quickly. And oh, that one's really stuck in there. There we go. So now we got, sorry, now we've got it nice and ready. If I can get it focused, okay, maybe not. So now that we've got our mylar and picture ready, we're just gonna put it in here, making sure that it is as straight as possible. There we go. That looks great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it around and we're going to pull this magical lever right here. Oh, so just make sure that you only have one mylar, otherwise it will get caught and it's not fun. So basically pull it down like that. Very difficult to do with one hand. And then we're going to turn it around. And look, it's disappeared. That's magic. And we're going to put the other side underneath. And then we're going to pull the lever again. There we go. And then we have a button badge. Oh, so cute. Yay. Yay. So yeah, so that's, sorry about the paint all over my hands. That's how you make a button badge. And yeah, it's really magic and awesome. I love them. And you can basically just put them on whenever you want. So yeah, if you have any more questions, feel free to ask below. And if you have any more suggestions for future videos I can do, also put that below. And come over to my Instagram. It's @CreaturesOfGreyWillow. And yeah, feel free to strike up a conversation with me or follow. And yeah, if you like this video, subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.